So it's Friday, departure day around the corner. And yesterday there was a bit of a kerfuffle. Jacob saw something, I don't know, on a U.S. website, just looking to see what it's like to cross the border. But he got upset and stressed about it because according to the website, and it's a government website, they say, you still need proof of the poke. Well, proof of the poke ain't happening. I just told Jacob, I said, look, if God wants us to go, he's gonna drag us there. Drag us lock, stock, and barrel right across that border. And we will get there. It's God's operation, not ours. The issue that he had was the fact that we would get turned away. But I said, no, look, most of the border guards, and I researched it myself, most of the border guards aren't even asking for that dang proof of poke. And we don't have to divulge our personal health information to no border guard. This is not their job to be asking people. And I've researched, I've seen it. Like, it's stupid. We'll get across no problem. I know going there is going to be a cinch, and this is the main concern that I had. Coming back, I don't care. They can throw us in jail and lock us up or not let us in our own country. I don't give two shits. It does not matter. Maybe I'll stay in America then, if they want to do that. But I worked it out with Jacob. Just don't let him get nervous. There's always seems to be hindrances when something good is about to happen. And this is my experience here in this family. When something good is going to happen, it just seems like it's a strain and a struggle and a hindrances that come up. But I see it from God's perspective in the sense of absolute, that these experiences are necessary for us to appreciate the trip. Because guess what? This trip is going to be fabulous. I already know. It'll have its bumps and bruises, I'm sure. But whatever, man. How are you going to do anything if you just don't do it? Just do it. I mean, that's a new saying of mine. Just do it. Just do it. Because God is operating. And he will put it forth as he sees fit. I'm not saying go out there and just be nuts and do something that'll get you killed or whatever, but, or do harm to anybody else. I'm just saying, when you have something that's been placed in you to do, just do it as God would have you do it. And it's great because I had a wonderful little powwow with my brother Seth yesterday morning, so that boosted my spirit. So I'm glad I had that in the morning, because then later that day it was just like that kerfuffle with Jacob and everything. But it's okay. It's all good. Okay, so the philosophers of old, the religionists, they told fables, outright lies to control the people. We know this because how do we have such a mass of people being duped by religious ideology? What we have in Christendom is a mess, because they are telling lies in order to control them. Fear teach, demon teach. Deisidemonia. Look it up in the concordant version in the back. You'll find it. The keyword concordance. Find the word religion. Look it up. I'll put it up here. Religion. Demon teach. Deisidemonia. That should be clear enough to know what lies are told in Christendom and religion. Okay, but they thought, of course, the lying was necessary to be controlling the people, the masses. It is well known that Plato's teaching on the immortality of the soul and about the punishments in Hades or hell were the exoteric teaching, meant for public consumption. It was clearly fable. But what is strange, Plato and the other philosophers felt no wrong in teaching such things, as they do today. They know the truth. Some of them, I bet, really know the truth. But yet they're teaching lies to further their ministries. I don't know. I still say, behind the scenes, if they really studied their scriptures, they would know it. But yet they teach falsehood. And they've been presented. Look, Billy Graham has been presented the truth from a properly translated scriptures in his lifetime. Guaranteed many times. But did he see it? No. He was locked up in stubbornness. Just because he had a massive ministry. And he was not going to give that up for the truth. So he died an unbeliever. He died not knowing the true God of the universe. They thought the lies were necessary. We are told by Cynicaeus, or however you say that name, a thoroughgoing Platonist, or follower of Plato, that philosophy, when it has attained the truth, allows the use of lies and fictions. There are well-known facts. Lies and fictions were regularly employed by the ancient philosophers. The ancient pagans believed that the people, especially in the realm of religion, needed to be deceived. They felt it was expedient for the state. Even the Roman Pontifex Maximus frankly declared that society should be deceived in religion. Augustine, City of God, chapter 10. Augustine further tells us that Varro, speaking of religions, says plainly that there are many truths which it is not expedient the common people should know, and many falsehoods which yet it is useful for the people to receive as truths. It is striking that the Bible, quote unquote, says just the opposite of this. We are told that God is sending us his Spirit in order that we may be led into all the truth. John 16:13. There could be no doubt that Pythagoras, Plato, Aristotle, and the rest taught deliberate lies about the immortality of the soul, and that they laughed among themselves at the doctrine of punishment in hell immediately after death. These people knew better. Dr. Warburton, a thoroughly trained classicist, especially in the field of pagan religion, remarks, "It is very true that Plato in his writing inculcates the doctrine of a future state of rewards and punishments, but this always in the gross sense of the populace, that the souls of ill men descended into asses and swine by virtue of their immortality, that the uninitiated lay in mire and filth, that there were 3 judges of hell over purgatory, limbo, etc., and talks much of Styx, Cocytus, Acheron, etc." I don't know who those people are. But anyway, there's the names above here, you'll see. "And all so seriously as shows that he had a mind to be believed. But did he indeed believe these fables? We may be assured he did not. He knew the truth. Plato and all the rest knew better. And I believe all the famous teachers, Joel Osteen, all these guys, they were presented truth many times. There's no joke on that. They're not going to give up their falsehood and teaching of lies. They stick to their false doctrines for a reason, so that they can be famous and be loved by the people and worshipped by the people and controlled by the people. No wonder Paul strongly rebukes these men. They were the ones who hold back the truth in unrighteousness, because that which may be known of God is manifested to them. Well, the scriptures say it's clear as day, for God has shown it unto them, so that they are without excuse. Why? Because they changed the truth of God into a lie. Romans 1:18 through 25. And then the only truth they had was that they themselves were liars. Remember, it is not lies which make God's people free, but the truth. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. John 8:32. And this was taken from the Good News, March 1963, by Ernest L. Martin. So there you go. Pagan philosophers, religionists, speaking lies to control the masses. And this is what they do right to this very day. Every Christian TV show, every Christian ministry, they're teaching lies, flat out lies about God. They're blaspheming God. They will stand before the great white throne. They will stand before us as members of Christ's body. We are the ones doing the judging at the great white throne. And we see it now. We're given a glimmer of it now. So then, at the great white throne, it'll be exposed. And those who are teaching lies and blaspheming God, those who are controlled by wicked demons and spirits because they're demon teaching, these ones will be put in the lake of fire, the second death. The general masses, the dupes, I believe, will get that last eon on the new earth. Because we'll give it to them. Those who are being dumbed down, those who are being controlled, they don't know. They have no clue what's going on. This is why they're called dupes. So, at the Great White Throne, it's going to be a fabulous event. Eventually, of course, we know that all will come into a realization of the truth. And God will be all in all. Grace and peace.